Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on November the 20th. We're going to do a little bit of Faith Unwired, unwiring the word, and learning how our brain is wired so we can kind of unwire and untangle and pull ourselves into his powerful presence. So the takeaways on the reading for today, in fact, performance focused will pull you away from my presence. We need to make sure that shifting your focus, that is intentional living, from performance to my radiant presence. He is already pleased with us. His love is raining down upon us. His love is pouring down upon us. And it is another sentence here. It says, thankfulness and trust are your primary receptors. Y'all, we have a ton of cell receptors. We have so many different types of cells on our body. And then I just wanted to touch base, when we are performance focused, we are actually going to be a little bit more in the survival mode, a little bit more toward people pleasing. And he said, that's going to take you away from me, feeling my powerful presence. So shift from your performance into my presence. And that is going to be pulling ourselves more toward the wisdom center. When we are in performance mode, when we are in survival mode, our body is going to be filled with adrenaline and cortisol and epinephrine and norepinephrine. And then when we begin to learn how to switch and control our neurochemistry, taking deep diaphragmatic breaths, we begin to change the body's chemistry. There's going to be more serotonin, more dopamine, more oxytocin. So there's things that are going on in our body when we are living back here, what's going on, when we're living up here, what's going on, knowing where we are and how to create that shift. So on to the readings for today. The first one is Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. For it is by grace that you have been saved through faith. And this is not for yourselves. It is a gift from God, not by works, so that no one can boast. So Ephesians is it is written by Paul to the people in Ephesus. It is saying it's about 60 to 62 AD. And Paul is in prison in Rome when he is writing this. And this is the reminder, it's by grace. You've already been given the grace, not by anything you've done. So, and I also like to say, so that no one can boast. Boasting is going to come from the ego. That's going to come from the adaptive self. And we have to shed that, because it is nothing we do that is deserving. It is because he loved us first. Then we're going to go into Ephesians chapter 3, verses 16 through 19. And again, same prison time frame, 60 to 62 AD. Paul is in prison and he is writing this. But you guys, I'm also going to ask you, just even if you have to repeat, pause, pull up your own Bible and read this. This is such a beautiful prayer. I pray that out of his glorious riches, he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. I have so many takeaways on this one. I pray that out of his glorious riches, you may be strengthened with power through his Spirit in the inner. You guys, it is always an inside job. It is not about our external circumstances. It is about our internal state of being. We are more open to receive his peace and his joy when we have more serotonin, more dopamine, when we're out of the fear-based and we're into the powerful presence of peace. And it says that I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, making sure we know where we are, that we are truly rooted and established in his love, that we have that level of power with all of the angels and saints, and that we can actually truly grasp, begin to fathom, because you guys, it is larger than our human minds can even grasp, how long and wide and high and deep that love is. And also, when I read this sentence, it actually kind of tripped me up a second, because it says a love that surpasses knowledge. And it was the tree of knowledge that caused Adam to stumble, right? This love surpasses, it washes over all of those sins. The final reading for today is Psalm chapter 62, verse 8. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. David was writing this. It says this was probably another one of those dangerous circumstances. He was probably being chased, or actually possibly even entangled in a rebellion. Clearly, David had every reason to be stuck in survival mode, literally being chased, in hiding yet again. That would be very instinctive to be in that animal amygdala mode. Yet he is the one that is reminding us in all circumstances, in the good, in the bad, continual praise and worship. Oh, people, pour out your hearts. And I will say that sentence to me meant there is no blame. There is no shame. If you are in fear, if you are in doubt, if you are in worry, take it to him. No need to hide it. There is no condemnation for those who are in Christ. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Comment down below what is helping, if I need a little bit more clarification. But as we unwire the word and learn about unwiring our brain, taking those deep diaphragmatic breaths, living intentionally toward his powerful presence, recognizing when we're in the fight or flight, when we're in adrenaline and cortisol, and then the tools that can bring us back into his powerful presence to live from a wisdom brain, a wisdom mind, with a little bit more serotonin, a little bit more dopamine, and a little bit more oxytocin. So y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine. Please please comment, please share. And with one of those pauses, one of those breaths, we can change the world. Stay connected to the vine, and I will talk to you soon.